What if I told you this beautiful polo was once just a plain white shirt? This is called adire, a one-sided marble pattern. It is a traditional African tie and dye technique, but it's more than just making beautiful clothes. It's a perfect example of steam in action. And this is just one technique. Everything starts with a plain white material. With the right technique, a little creativity, and understanding how dyes interact with fabric, this fabric becomes a masterpiece. Adire has many beautiful patterns, including flowers, spirals, stripes, circles, crumble designs, and geometric folds. This tying method determines the look, which is creativity in STEM. Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. In making a one-sided marble pattern, I will be using 100% fabric. Then after that, I'll be using the essential materials, which are the hydrosulfite, caustic soda, the dye, and the measuring spoon, with also the nose marks and hand glove and the rubber band. Likewise, the measuring cup and the nylon. The nylon is used to secure the dye from penetrating into the other side of the fabric. Then the first step, you damp the white. Mind it is 100% cotton. You damp it into the water. Then you squeeze out the water properly. Make sure you squeeze it out properly. Then after that, I would lay the material on the table. Then I start picking. Mind you, this is a one-sided diagonal pattern. You can see I am picking carefully. When picking, make sure you arrange properly in order to achieve the design you want. Can you see how I am picking it carefully? Can you see how the picking is going? I am picking and also arranging with the other hand. Both hands must function when picking in this design. So you pick carefully. You keep picking till you get to the ending point. And make sure you arrange it properly when you are getting to the ending parts. You keep arranging till you are done picking. You can see how the picking is going. Then after that, you make use of the rubber. Now, the purpose of using this rubber is to make dye not to penetrate. And you can see the rubber is being placed at the middle. Now, I'll be using this rubber. I'll be tying it thrice. Yes, this is the second time. The reason being that so that the dye will not have access to penetrate into the other part, which I will not be putting dye or picking. So this is the second one. I'll be using a rubber to tie 3 times. And make sure you arrange it properly when tying, so you won't pick where you did not pleat. Now this is the third time of me tying the fabric. Make sure you tie properly. And make sure it's at the middle. When tying with the rubber, you make sure you arrange the fabric because of the pleating. There are cases whereby the pleating will get scattered, but you make sure you tie it properly. Then after that, I'll start the marble design. Now when doing the marble design, you pick gently. You make sure you pick gently so that the fabric will not be scattered, because when the fabric is scattered, you will not get the desired design you want for marble. Can you see the way it's neat? Can you see how I'm picking it properly? Make sure you arrange while picking. Now you could see that where I pleated, I also picked that part in order for it not to be plain. Then I'll make use of the rubber band. Now the purpose why I'm using the rubber band is to make the marble not to scatter. Without the rubber band, the marble will scatter. Now the rubber band helps you in getting the desired design you want. You can see how neatly the rubber band is being placed. Well, we can use the desired number of rubber band you want to use for this design. It doesn't have a particular number. Then you turn it to the back. The reason why you turn it to back is to make sure the design you did or the rubber band you placed is well arranged. Then after that, I will be using a nylon. I'll be using the nylon to secure dye from penetrating into the parts which I am not meant to add the dye. Now you can see the way I'm tying the nylon. With the nylon, you will achieve your desired design. Without putting the nylon, it is very easy for the dye to penetrate into the other parts. And once the dye penetrates into it, you're not getting the design. Okay, now for the dye, I'll be using a 1 tablespoon of dye because dye gives color to the fabric, and you can also use any color of your choice. But in this fabric, I'll be using the navy blue dye. And also the hydrosulfite. Hydrosulfite is one of the essential chemicals used in the production of adire making. I'll also be using a tablespoon of hydrosulfite. The hydrosulfite helps to activate the dye and keep it stable in the dye bath. It serves as a fixing agent to prevent excessive bleeding or running during washing. Now this is a tablespoon of hydrosulfite. Now we have the caustic soda. I'll be using the half spoon of the caustic soda. Yes, half spoon. Now the caustic soda is used to open up the fabric for the absorption of dye, so the dye can penetrate evenly and produce vibrant colors. After the caustic soda, you add the hot water. Now the hot water helps in dissolving the chemicals. It helps in dissolving it properly. Then after that, I will be adding little warm water. Then after that, I would mix it properly. I will mix it properly. Make sure you are using a spoon to mix properly. After mixing, then I use the spoon to scoop out the dye into the desired place I want it to be. Now when doing this, you make sure you scoop properly. Do not just put the dye anywhere. Make sure you put it properly in order to get a neat work. Can you see the way I'm doing it? Then you scoop till you get the desired quantity of dye you want. Then you turn it to the back again. Make sure you put dye, make sure the dye penetrates into the fabric properly. Even the place where I pleated, I would also put dye into it. And when doing this, you have to be careful because of the other parts which you wrapped with the nylon in order for dye not to penetrate into it. Then after that, you wash out the excessive dye. And when washing this out, you have to be careful. Now before washing, you make sure you leave the fabric for 20 minutes. Now you can see that when washing, I am removing the rubber band. And you have to be careful when washing so that the water will not stain the parts which is not being pleated or where the parts which you did not add chemicals to. Make sure you rinse properly. You keep washing. Now this is our design. This is the design we achieved after through the process. The beauty of adire is that no two pieces are ever exactly the same. Every shirt is one of a kind, perfect blend of creativity, culture, and craftsmanship. That is why tie and dye is a fantastic STEM project. It combines science through dye absorption, technology through modern dyeing technique and tools, engineering through folding and tying methods, art through creative design, and mathematics through symmetry measurement, spacing, and pattern creation. Who knew a simple white polo could teach science, engineering, mathematics, technology, and art, all while creating something beautiful? That is the power of STEAM learning. Which Adire pattern would you love to try next? Let me know in the comment section and follow more for exciting STEAM projects. Thank you.